Hello, football fans. Welcome to Axis Football 2016. I'm going to make a two-part video about this game. I'm just setting up a game right now. Quick matchup with my Arizona Redbirds, not the Arizona Cardinals, the Arizona Redbirds against the New England Volunteers. Axis Football 2016 on Steam, just under 20 bucks. And I tell you, I wasn't going to get bit by football this year. It's painful to be an Arizona football fan sometimes, and I wasn't going to do anything in a football game. I'm a PC gamer. There's very limited options. And there I was on Steam today purchasing this football game. Now, there's a very, very popular, almost 30 years old franchise out there that you probably are familiar with. Of course, it's all over the media. It's got a big company behind it. And this is not that. I want to make that clear. There's some similarities, of course. This is a football game. However, this is the essence of football. And I'll tell you what this reminds me of. For those of you old enough to go take your gaming back to the mid-90s, this reminds me a lot of Front Page Sports Football. That's a game that I will mention with a straight face because I had a lot of fun with it. The first version or two were not licensed by that large American football organization. So neither is this. This is a startup. This is a small company with a huge ambition. And I'm going to be straight with you. If you haven't figured it out yet, I love what they're doing here. Because what they're doing is they're redefining PC football, American football. Frankly, there's not too many other options. And the area that they're focusing on first, this is their second iteration now. They had one last year, they have one this year. The area that they're focusing on first is the game itself. And I couldn't be happier. Now, I haven't done much with it yet. I've watched a lot of people play it on YouTube. And I'm watching it now, AI versus AI, to learn how it works, to see what I should expect and how it should go when I'm playing it with my gamepad. So, and I want to talk to you guys about it because I bought it today and I couldn't be more excited. So let's see what's going on here. Let's look into the action. He's throwing into traffic. Completed pass. I like it. And if you notice between plays, now I'm not doing play selection, so you don't see those screens come up. I'm watching the computer play. The computer, this is about football. It's play after play. I set up just 3-minute quarters, so you're literally just seeing the essence of it. But we're not flashing over to the cheerleaders. We're not panning through the crowd. I like that stuff, but when I sit down and play with my controller in hand, I want to move the ball. And it seems like that popular franchise is in a position where they have to make it newer and shinier every year. That, yes, the gameplay's there, and all those other things are nice when you're looking at it in the store, looking at it on YouTube. But I find myself when I'm playing that game, that older game, it's been around for a while, hitting the button on the controller to get through all those filler screens that make a nice presentation. But when I sit down to play, I want to play. And that's what Axis Football is about, is playing the game. Are all the animations perfect? Do they have, arm hair and texture, on the socks of the players? No. The players are pure motion captured, and they do the job. That guy just got decked, and he got decked, and his arms were spread out on the ground. But the guy didn't have to get up and celebrate. They didn't have to pan across the crowd and look at signs and go over the cheerleaders and the coach throwing his headset down or anything like that. For me, I don't mind having that, but it's not what I'm looking for in a sports game that I actually want to sit down and play and have a good time with and learn the mechanics and find the best way to leverage the strengths of my team and hide the weaknesses and whatnot. And that's what this game really is about. It's not perfect yet. It's the team who develops it, from what I gather from looking at the forums and some of their videos, it really seems like this is something they want to grow year after year. So we saw a lighter version last year We've got this version in 2016, and I expect that we're going to see a better version next year and the year after that and the year after that, just like that popular franchise. But they're doing it ground up by themselves. I understand it's like a team of 3. I don't know anybody at the company. I'm just excited about the game. They're doing it by themselves from the ground up. It's a grassroots effort, and you've got to respect and appreciate that if you're going to respect and appreciate this game. It's not a Me Too with all the bells and whistles. It's the essence of American football. As you can see right now, big pass play down the field. He caught it, and oh, boom, they're lined up for the next play. Here's a pitch. Tackled, timeout. And as Arizona tries to, oh my goodness, interception. This is like the actual Sunday night game this week, actually, where my Arizona Cardinals are now 0-1. Maybe they'll do better in this game versus New England in Axis football. Now, I will say this, for those of you who are like, wait a minute, what do you mean this isn't the NFL? There's mods available that will give you the players and teams that you're looking for. I'm not touching that, at least not yet. I like the out-of-the-box experience. Here we are at halftime, so we're getting some information here. I like the out-of-the-box experience. I like being able to get to know my team, whether they're the real players or whether they're the players that that are kind of made up by the game. It's the end of part 1. Going to take it to part 2 in my next video.